Have you ever seen someone roasted alive in 212 Fahrenheit heat, then torn apart by monsters like prey? At first, everyone thought it was just a brutal summer. Hide in air-conditioned rooms, complain a little, wait for the rain, and it'd be over. But once the temperature hit 212 Fahrenheit, and monsters shredded humans into pieces, finally people realized the apocalypse had arrived. People outside were killing each other just to survive, while I sat in my air-conditioned room, waiting for my death.
Water. Water.
A week ago, when the apocalypse began, I took in my helpless stepsister. But that night, she slept with my husband. I snapped and stripped the mask off those two hypocrites right there. I wanted to kick them out, but they teamed up and tormented me instead.
Sis, I'll enjoy everything that's yours. Now die. Leo, I'm curious. What does someone look like when a mutant bites them?
These two bastards. Torturing me wasn't enough. They wanted my death for fun. The heat seared my skin. The monster's roars got closer. I was terrified. I just wanted to survive.
Leo, monsters are out here! Please let me in!
And my pathetic begging became their entertainment.
If there's a next life, it'll be blood for blood.
I opened my eyes again. No terrifying monsters, no scalding heat, just the living room, blasting with air conditioning.
Thalia, Leo, and I are truly in love. Please, let us be.
I was reborn. 30 days before the apocalypse hit, the day Lena begged me to let her have Leo. Last life, I was stupid enough to expect anything after being betrayed by both of them.
Thea, you have no choice. Make Lena unhappy, and I'll bankrupt your family.
No, this time, my choice is blood for blood.
You make Lena unhappy, and as punishment, this mansion of yours goes to her, and that barren land of hers goes to you.
After all these years with him as my fiancé, who knows Leo could be this calculating.
Oh, sis, this land's pretty close to where Arthur lives. Perfect chance to get to know each other.
In the apocalypse, a full glass mansion is basically a natural oven. And the barren land Leo mentioned, it's actually a forgotten bunker. The bunker, solid inside, year-round 14 Fahrenheit, a natural freezer in the apocalypse. Best part? Last life, survivors found groundwater here. In the apocalypse, water is worth more than life.
Fine. I agree to the marriage swap.
I pretend to be weak. Can't let them suspect a thing before the apocalypse.
Sis, I know it. I know you'd let me and Leo be together.
You bitch. Nothing but trash under my feet.
Greedy fool. Leo's just a useless loser in the apocalypse.
Lena, if it makes you happy, I don't mind.
I'm cute. Last life, I gave everything to that scumbag and the so-called family. You know who ended up coming to get my body? Only Arthur, someone I'd barely met. This life, getting revenge is not enough. I'm keeping Arthur safe too.
Sell all my trusts and stocks. I don't care about the losses. I want $10 million in 24 hours.
Miss, your father already transferred all your assets.
My trash father, just to please Leo? He moved all my assets to my stepsister. The only valuable thing I've got left is the necklace Mom left me. I hate letting it go. But in the apocalypse, survival comes first. $100,000 isn't much, but it's enough for Arthur and me to build a climate-controlled bunker. Before I start hoarding supplies, I need to lock in a solid alliance with my only partner. Just like last life. After forcing me into the marriage swap, they got engaged right away. And I had to stand there at their engagement party, getting mocked. Lena couldn't wait to show off her prize, rubbing it in my face. Oh dear Lena, hope you can still laugh when you're clutching all that worthless money when the time comes. Arthur, last life, you were the one who came for my body. This time, I'm protecting you.
Arthur! 30 days from now, the extreme heat apocalypse will hit.
Boss? Boss?
Fascia?
I'm building a top-tier bunker here that can withstand 212 Fahrenheit. I want to work with you.
I thought I heard things. Didn't expect it to really be you.
Seeing him standing there, healthy and whole this time, I don't know why. It just hits me. I grab his hand, mind racing. How do I convince him the extreme heat apocalypse is real?
I've got 100,000 to get things started. If you're in.
I'm in.
What?
Thalia, whatever you want, I'll give it to you.
I stare at him, words stuck in my throat. He didn't even ask why, just handed me everything. Last life, I planned everything for Leo, fought, craved his love and attention, and never realized the one who truly loved me was always Arthur, silently protecting me. I've only got $100,000, enough for survival supplies. He's a cast-off from his family, definitely poorer than me.
Actually, I have some money. We could hire a construction crew. You don't have to do this yourself.
I don't explain much. I just say I want an underground fortress, and he throws everything he has into making it happen. Last life, the workers who built the safe house. They blew the doors open themselves. They chop off the rich guys' heads, grab land, fight over supplies and territory. In the apocalypse, human nature can't be trusted. The more people know about our safe house, the more danger we're in.
Absolutely not. Even if it kills my hands. We will dig this ourselves.
Until my revenge is done, I can't leave any loose ends. I thought he'd think I was crazy, try to reason with me, but I didn't expect...
Deal. My apocalypse partner.
He doesn't ask a single question, just takes my shovel and digs with me. He's showing me with his actions. He trusts me.
Come with me!
This abandoned bunker, we're about to dig it into the most unbreakable underground utopia with our own hands. Our crazy countdown starts now. With Arthur's help, the shelter soon looks like a proper underground home, but problems start popping up. In the apocalypse, places without ventilation will turn into ovens, cooking anyone trapped inside into dry corpses. Our top priority? Get air circulation and blast-proof doors.
Got it. I will follow your lead.
Arthur volunteers to buy the blast-proof doors and air circulation units, while I go stock up on easy-to-store food. To get the most supplies for the least money, I go to a warehouse supermarket on the outskirts. Once I load the compressed biscuits into the van, Arthur pulls me to hide, eyes sharp. Seeing him watch the surroundings on high alert, my hand instinctively goes to my dagger.
Thamia, Lena is sending people to watch us.
What? Watching us? That means our bunker project?
She thinks we are just some crazy diggers. She has not figured out the bunker yet.
With Arthur calming me down, I become less tense now, but we've bought a ton of supplies. Lena's not stupid. She'll notice if something's off. We need to stock up and fortify the shelter before she catches on.
Did you get the air circulation units?
He shows me the video as soon as I ask. I'm blown away by the cutting-edge gear. If all these units run together, forget just a small bunker, they could purify the air of an entire city.
I had a friend assemble them. Worst case, I will give him a hand after the apocalypse, just paying a favor back.
Fair enough. Equipment's ready, time is tight. There's no need to question it.
Air problem is sorted. Next is the most important thing for survival. Water.
In the apocalypse, a sip of clean water, half a moldy loaf, that's enough to drive anyone crazy. Without a water source, this solid bunker is just a giant tomb. We'd be waiting to die inside. The pit's all hard-packed dirt, not a drop of water in sight. Where did we go wrong?
Stop. I'll get someone to haul a few buckets of water down.
The water we bought won't last long. I'm not leaving until we find a source. Arthur has no choice but to stay with me. In the last life, those survivors broke through faulted black rock like this and found underground springs. It can't be wrong. The dirt's damp. The water's still there. I was off by just 2 inches.
Got it!
We found the underground spring. I see the shock and admiration in Arthur's eyes. It makes my partner trust me even more.
Arthur, we can't drink this straight. We need to set up a proper water filter first.
To save time, Arthur and I decide to split up again. He'll go grab the precision water purifiers. I go for the filter materials. As I'm about to check out, I spot those two pests again.
Ugh, born trash, that's what you are. That crazy Arthur can't even support you. So here you are, picking through the trash.
Don't tell me you're gonna fight the strays for scraps next, huh?
I'm not going to bother with this loser. The apocalypse is getting closer. Once the bunker's done, there'll be plenty of time to deal with them.
I've got a lot to do.
I finish gathering the stuff, ready to leave, but she's not letting me go. Her bodyguards pin me against the shelf.
What can a broke whore like you even do?
You're born to live in the slums, with every stray dragging you into the alley to abuse you.
Ruining food now? Hope when the apocalypse comes, you can still be this cocky.
Lena! Don't push me too far!
Sis, you are still tough as nails. Go on, hit her. Keep going until she begs.
I was pinned down, unable to fight back. I tell myself, I absolutely cannot go down now. I need to survive. Survival is the only way I can revenge. I cling to that belief, fighting to stay conscious. I could no longer feel any pain.
Arthur.
It's not Arthur. It's that piece of trash, Leo.
I'm taking all the water supplies here. Not a single piece goes to this crazy woman.
Those two stinking pests together. The stench clears my head a bit. I have to get my supplies back. Buddy sees me moving, tries to help, but they grab him. They clutch tightly around Buddy's neck. With him in their hands, I don't dare to make a move.
Let go of him!
Sis, I'm just curious what it feels like to get roasted. What are you planning?
Crawl across this fire or I'll have them drop him.
Last life, they ate my dog for a bite to eat. They stripped Buddy's skin. He whimpered in pain. Then Leo got irritated and slashed Buddy's jaw off.
Thalia, you're so perfect. I bet your dog tastes just as good.
I watched them strip Buddy and roast him to eat. This time, I will never lose him again. I stare at my dying Buddy, swallow all the humiliation. I take off my shoes, step into the fire. The searing pain cuts through me, but it's nothing compared to losing Buddy.
Aw, how touching. Sis, after all this, you're still so naive?
Even if I die, I won't let anything happen to Buddy.
Manager, smash all these filters and throw them out.
Don't destroy the filters, please.
There are too many of them. I'm not stupid enough to risk mine and Buddy's lives.
Begging? Too late. That look of defiance earlier annoyed me. Hit her!
My body aches. Feels like I'm back in my last life, trapped and getting beaten with no way to move. Is this another hallucination? Just when I thought I was about to get beaten to death, he shows up.
Anyone dares to touch her, try it.
Seeing Arthur, I feel this strange sense of safety. Just having him here makes me feel safe.
Arthur, you worthless outcast. Flashing a fake card here? Manager, throw this trash out.
Esteemed Black Gold VIP. Pack all the top water filters for you right away.
What shocks me is the manager drops his arrogant kiss-ass act and even goes against Leo's orders.
If they want to play with fire, let them burn.
Arthur! You filthy bastard! Dare to touch me and see what happens! Leo will skin you alive! Leave you to rot in the slums! Let go!
Step across the fire.
The pain in my feet disappears. I feel a rush of satisfaction.
Arthur, you saved me again.
The absolute presence he exuded, along with that black card, was far beyond the reach of a disgraced outcast.
Arthur, are you truly just the Anderson family's outcast?
Watching this man protect me with everything he's got, I doubt for the very first time.
I really am the family outcast. That friend who gave me the filters last time, he lent me the black card and bodyguards.
Last life? I only knew him up until he lost the inheritance fight and got kicked out of the Anderson family. After that, I had no idea where he went.
David, I'm done with the card and the men. Thank the boss for me.
Mr. Anderson, you're too kind. Our boss says you saved his life. This is nothing in comparison.
But if he really has the power, there's no way he'd let that trash Leo take the heir's spot.
Trust me. I would never gamble with your safety.
He didn't seem to be pretending earlier either.
I trust you.
Whatever, as long as I can trust him, and he trusts me, that's enough. Back in the bunker, Arthur's friend sent Buddy back, all patched up. Looking at him, I gave him a strict order.
Buddy, you're not stepping out of this bunker, not even half a step.
Last life, I watched Leo and Lena eat my dog right before my eyes. This time, I can't lose him again, my dear buddy. I've got to find a way to make this bunker even safer. Last life, the survivors had barely dug up the water, and the thugs who got into it killed them.
Arthur, we need to dig a proper well and set traps. No one can get near the underground water.
In the apocalypse, a single drop of water can buy your life. Anyone who dares to take mine is walking straight to their death.
You just lie there and give the orders. I'll handle the rest.
To keep it absolutely secret, he digs out all the silt from the bottom by himself, hauling it away with a wheelbarrow. Then he brings in red bricks, one load at a time. A few days later, my wounds are completely healed. Together, we assemble the precision filter and circulation pumps we bought from the mall, placing them by the well. Sweet, clean water, problem solved. Next, we tackle the full coverage of top-tier insulation. In the apocalypse, temperatures hit 212 Fahrenheit. People stuck inside got baked to dry husks. Anything exposed. The sea dried up. Plants and animals turned to ash. Animals and humans, their bodies rotted and reeked. Anyone exposed to the sun died instantly. Heat was relentless, the deadliest invisible killer of the apocalypse. Only by covering everything with the best insulation can we create a fully climate-controlled room inside the bunker. As usual, we move the supplies back in batches. With him, I don't have to do a thing, and I'll get his full, unwavering favor and total peace of mind. He finishes the last board, keeping the heat completely out. Then he mysteriously calls me over to the water well. I didn't even need to say much. He had already prepared such a perfect defense. Anyone but us tries to get near this well, they're dead.
Sis, all of these are from Leo. Jealous? Down in your muddy little bunker?
I hang up, not bothered by her taunts, 'cause very soon she won't be laughing anymore.
When the apocalypse hits, if we can't get out, this will be our only source of fresh food.
You can't live on vegetables alone. I also got your favorite steaks and wine. Think of it as a gift from David.
He's willing to do all this without even knowing if what I say is true. In this world, apart from my mom, I've never found anyone who treats me so well.
Emergency red heat warning. Tonight, temperatures will hit record highs. Citizens, stay indoors, stay cool, and stay safe.
That night, the temperature spikes by 18 Fahrenheit without warning. Last life, Lena got the warning and ignored it. But I noticed the spike early and got my supplies stocked ahead of time. My sister, this life, without me, how can you survive? There are only a few days left until the apocalypse. We have to dig out the underground granary as fast as possible.
Temperatures across the globe exceed 113 Fahrenheit, causing thousands of heat stroke deaths. Massive animal die-offs. Citizens, stay indoors unless necessary and take precautions against the heat.
Temperatures already hit 113 Fahrenheit, and the TV is still telling everyone not to panic. But only I know, once the temperature rises, It won't come down. There's not much time left for humans to save themselves. We can't survive on frozen meat forever. I use my last cash to buy up all the live poultry and heat-resistant seeds. The farmer thinks I'm crazy. He's afraid I'll back out. Once he takes the money, he has people load it all immediately. The heat makes bacteria thrive. Animals outside easily succumb to infection. These seeds can sprout. The chickens and ducks give people the protein we need to survive. I take care of the food. Arthur handles the medicine. He laughs at Arthur for spending so much on antibiotics. Like, who's even worried about getting sick now? But he'll soon learn. In this heat, bacteria run wild. One pill can save a life. Arthur says he still has some money left, so he goes out and buys guns and ammo for protection.
Global temperatures break 158 Fahrenheit, tens of thousands dead from heat stroke.
2 days until the apocalypse. The world hits 158 Fahrenheit. The heat is so intense, it fries the circuits. They wear out fast and blow up. Sirens everywhere. But soon, even the ambulances blow up. Every industry halts without power. The whole world comes to a standstill. The whole city's roasting under the heat, making the air shimmer. Even down here in the bunker, we can feel it sizzling. That dumbass Lena turns extreme heat into a party gimmick, enjoying her final frenzy. I shut off the live stream. Arthur wired high-voltage traps all around the bunker. Anyone who comes near will become toast. Then we weld shut all the other exits, leaving just the blast-proof door. Arthur camouflaged the blast door with debris. Inside is Arthur's carefully designed infrared trap. Even if someone gets past the infrared, the blast door won't budge. I'm ready. Lena, Leo, are you ready to pay your debt? In just 2 hours, temperatures spike to 212 Fahrenheit. Countless people outside die from the heat. Bodies rapidly rot and stink under the blazing sun. The once bustling city becomes a hellscape. Those expensive floor-to-ceiling glass mansions turned into the deadliest luxury ovens. In my strappy dress, feeling this priceless cool breeze in the apocalypse, heaven, I grab my phone, hook up to the satellite. Social media's in full panic mode. Everyone's complaining. When will things go back to normal? I open Leo and Lena's Twitter accounts. Yesterday, they were showing off their love, but today, it's all complaining and hoarding supplies.
No one's fixing it. God knows how long the backup power will last.
That mansion he once bragged about as a status symbol, now all covered in blackout curtains. I wonder, when all the supplies run out, will their true love last? The bunker's systems run perfectly. We enjoy our peace. Outside chaos has nothing to do with us. But I know, the real apocalypse survival game is just getting started. After that day, Leo hasn't posted a thing. I didn't expect Arthur to guess what I wanted. He hacked into Leo's mansion cams.
Remember, you're the Anderson family's dogs. Guard this!
Even now, Leo still thinks he can lord over people with his name.
You dare hit me? I'm the heir of the Andersons!
He doesn't get it. When order collapses,
What are you
money
doing?
is just
Put
a
that
worthless
down!
piece of paper. The bodyguards who used to follow his
acting
every
like the
order,
big shot, huh?
now their greed is plain
That
to
time's
see.
over.
Leo didn't expect them to talk back. He rushes in to grab the supplies and gets kicked again.
Aren't you the heir of the Anderson family? How can you not even guard the supplies? How are we gonna survive now?
Shut up, bitch! If it weren't for your dumb apocalypse party, no one would even know where the supplies are!
The whole rich neighborhood's turned into a brutal battleground. The elites who used to look down on everyone are now showing their ugly, true selves. They fight like underground rats over a sip of water. No grace left. I can't help but admire Arthur's foresight. He even prepped a recon drone. With this drone, even if the outside power and internet are out, we can still see everything. It's like we can see everything from above. Now we're in total control of this apocalypse.
Thalia, you little bitch! Don't think just because you are hiding in the sewer that you get to watch and laugh at me!
Day 10 of the heat wave. Lena finally can't take it and calls me.
Get out here with water and food, on your knees like a dog, and hand it over!
She's still dreaming about making me her slave.
or I will have someone blow up your mud hole, strip you naked, and let those crazy thugs outside do whatever they want to you!
She hasn't hit rock bottom yet. People never show all their evil until they get there. We're chilling in our bunker at 70 Fahrenheit, enjoying delicious tomahawk steak, while the world out there has fully turned into a playground where the beasts pick off their prey. Morality is gone. The dark web spawns professional scavengers, hunting defenseless old people and kids. Exposing your location means only death. But me, I'm about to give my coordinates to Lena and Leo. I tell Arthur my ideas. Still, he doesn't ask any questions, just backs me up all the way. Not only that, he draws up a detailed plan, helping me figure out how to get back at Leo and Lena. I launch the drone, keeping eyes on them constantly, waiting for the right moment to let them know I've got the supplies. The drone's barely outside, and I already see a group of people, the local ex-cop, now running around as a heavily armed thug boss. I never thought Leo would actually ditch the mansion and side with this guy, just for a sip of muddy water. Leo doesn't even think twice. He puts his true love up as collateral to these scumbags. I'm not really surprised. Without his billion-dollar family fortune, he's just a selfish piece of trash, worse than a rat. I'm more curious now. How will Lena take her revenge after seeing Leo's true face? My phone's been on the whole time, just waiting for Lena and Leo to call, begging for my help. I want to see how long they'll hold out, but obviously I gave their backbone way too much credit. Finally, it's my turn to call the shots in this apocalypse survival game. The girl who flaunted her insane fortune just yesterday, now she's lower than a rat in the slums.
I was wrong. I'm so sorry. Please, just one drop of water. I'll die in their hands. I'll be your dog, anything. Please save me.
Be my dog? With that filthy face? You don't even deserve to wipe my buddy's paws.
Watching her beg, I stay totally unmoved, deliberately spearing a piece of prime Wagyu right in front of her face. I feed it to Buddy.
Didn't you snatch the heir of that elite billionaire family from me? Ask him to buy you water with money.
Her real hell is just beginning. I'll make her suffer in this blistering heat and thirst, rot outside, piece by piece.
You're really just gonna leave her like that?
The one I want to protect most is right here. The rest of those losers can rot.
Hearing me, a flash of restrained guilt crosses Arthur's eyes. His Adam's apple moves, like he's about to say something, but suddenly an alarm cuts him off. We pull up the entrance feed. The lead guy has a badge on his bulletproof vest. He's the thug who abused Lena in the video. Turns out he's a cop.
Well done, cop. So that fancy gear of yours got you our coordinates, huh?
What surprises me even more, they actually make it across open ground alive, and in no time, lock on to our exact location.
They're well equipped. Talia, you scared?
Scared? That would be disrespecting all the gear you set up for me.
No words needed. We kick in top-level stealth mode. The fan stops. Cold air vanishes instantly. Our bunker vanishes from sight, blending back into dead concrete. But I still underestimated just how observant they are.
Boss! Come here! There's cold air! Someone's definitely alive in there!
The scent of cold. These scavengers react like hyenas smelling blood.
Everyone inside! We're the police rescue team! This shelter is now requisited! Open the doors for inspection immediately!
Police rescue team? Bullshit. Such a pathetic trick. Not even a toddler would believe it in this lawless apocalypse.
Get the hydraulic cutters and open that door! I know there's definitely ice water and supplies in there! Boss! The door's here!
Wow, found my door so fast? Guess you're not leaving here in one piece. Anyone trying to snatch a thing in my underground utopia pays in blood.
Machine gun! Holy shit! They've got heavy military firepower! Fall back!
Watching them flee, the urge to kill finally starts to ease.
Nice aim.
You didn't hold back. You look amazing, firing like that.
Thanks. 'Cause in this apocalypse, how can I survive without cruelty? If I catch anyone lying to me, I won't hesitate to toss them aside. All right. I know you won't lie to me. These people won't come back anytime soon. Let's have some rest.
At that moment, I thought, after fighting side by side, we would totally trust each other, but I didn't notice. In Arthur's eyes, a massive lie was lurking, ready to be exposed. By nightfall, the temperature drops, but the blazing sandstorm keeps raging. Those guys, they clearly didn't give up. They took our warning as a sign of weakness, creeping back around the bunker like ghosts. They figured out our location a few hours ago. Now they're going straight for a targeted breach. Looks like they're really going all in.
Blow the door open! Drag those rats out! The supplies inside. Enough for us to rule this city. No! The whole world!
Fueled by his encouragement, they climb even faster. To reward their dedication, guess I'll give them the grandest funeral possible. In less than 30 seconds, this so-called elite tactical squad writhes under the electric grid and spikes, turning into smoldering, stinking charcoal in the 212 Fahrenheit heat. The leader, who was shouting just moments ago, now sees the bodies on the ground, freaks out, and drops his gun, trying to run.
Ah! My leg! I surrender, please! Let me live! I swear I won't tell anyone!
Only the dead won't reveal our position. The thunderous roar tears his pleas and shattered body apart, swallowed mercilessly by the scorching sands. The threat is gone, but I feel no relief. The first wave is dead. Soon there will be a second, a third. In this searing, lawless apocalypse, whoever holds the supplies bears the greatest sin.
The mountains are so isolated. There's no way they found us by accident. Someone must have revealed our location.
The surveillance network shows no breach. The problem is outside.
Lena and Leo.
If they want to use others to kill us, then we'll make their own scheme to destroy them. After a night of bloody carnage, the scorching sands have already buried most of the wreckage. We come out to check for any other flaws that might expose our position, and under a side wall vent, we see something unbelievable. The faint condensation and cold air from the vent have made this the only oasis in the blazing apocalypse. No wonder these raiders could locate us so fast in this desert.
Crushing a few bugs won't matter. As long as there's suitable soil and temperature, life will keep crawling back.
Talia, killing humans without a second thought but getting all soft for bugs. Which one is the real you?
Both. We can't kill all the bugs, but we can crush the greed of those raiders completely.
In this brutal wasteland, these swaying, charred corpses are our ultimate warning to anyone thinking of invading. Seeing the hellish heat outside with my own eyes again, an unprecedented dread and void hit me like a blow. The pain of being roasted alive and torn apart by monsters in a past life still haunts me to my core.
This life, I'm lucky to have you.
You?
Gone in a flash. Some idiots appeared at the worst moment.
Please! Open the door!
The anger of being interrupted flashes in my eyes. The real show begins.
It is me! Give me a sip of water! Please, just one sip!
Thalia, just open the door, and I will marry you.
Two arrogant idiots, still blind to the truth. The choice is mine now.
Leo, you know, you hurt me. But if you want me to forgive you, I will.
Zaya! This ring represents my love for you!
Their so-called true love, all for a sip of filthy water. They've torn each other apart and trampled the last shred of dignity.
You two, who hurts the other worse, gets the half tub of ice water Buddy left.
You crazy!
I want water. Give me water.
Watching them crawl toward me like filthy dogs, just for a sip of water. It's pure satisfaction. Good boy, Buddy. Easy. We have plenty more.
Dahlia! You bitch! I will kill you!
Deprived of water, Leo completely lost it. His eyes burned with furious despair. I stay perfectly calm, because even if they beat each other to death today, I still won't give them water. To make this little human experiment more interesting, I'm adding some real bait for these two starving wild dogs. Just a cup of dirty water, and they're already willing to kill each other. Now, imagine a full slab of beef and a cup of clean water.
Lena, wake up. I brought you something to eat.
Crushing one side is no fun. The real entertainment starts when they fight each other out.
Fresh meat is for whoever makes it out alive.
Extreme thirst and heat will completely shatter their fake alliance. That rusty dagger is the final spark of this deadly game. After a moment of dead silence, survival instinct turns Leo into a bloodshot beast.
Bitch! Fuck off! Water is mine! Die!
Look at them, the once prim heir and his wife, now clawing at each other's eyes like feral beasts for a sip of water. The savage thrill of this human experiment finally calms down the fury I felt earlier. He draped the robe over me and carried me back to the console, and to my surprise, they're still alive. Their fighting is painfully slow and boring.
Add a little more bait. Maybe it will make things more interesting for you.
Looking at the beef, memories of the past life suddenly surge back, striking my nerves like venom. Last life, after I discovered their affair, the unbearable pain of being torn alive, I never forget a second. The pain of my past life, today, he will pay 1,000 times over.
This plate belongs only to the one who survives.
That sentence destroyed the last shred of their humanity.
Die! Bitch! I will survive!
In the grip of death, Lena struck with pure malice. Drags her wounded body to the window, leaving a scorched blood trail on the floor.
Sis, he is dead. I survived. Give me my meat.
Watching the bloody chaos outside, the thrill of revenge courses through me. Last life, you two watched me get torn apart in that climate-controlled villa.
He's dead! Give me my meat!
Never imagined you'd end up like this. I kept my promise, tossing out the dog food she earned by killing her true love. The once arrogant Lena, now eating off the ground like a dog. She devoured the beef like a dog, then crawled back, trying to earn a smile from me, begging to be let in.
Sis, look! I ate it like a dog! Let me in!
Letting you die like this would be too easy. My specialty now is giving hope, then crushing it. I pretend to open the window, making Lena think she was about to get in. I watch her push half her arm in, eager to crawl through the tiny window, just like I did last life. Back then, they chained me on the terrace. I was just their entertainment in the apocalypse.
Water. Give me water.
Lena even made a hatch, teasing me like a dog, breaking my hand over and over for fun. This time, you'll feel what it's like to have your hand broken.
Bitch! You'll pay! I'll kill you!
Wow, you really think killing that loser and barking like a dog would earn my protection? I never said you could come in.
Bitch! You lied!
Feeding this mad dog only enough to keep her going, just to let her feel every ounce of hellish despair. Lena must hate me so much now, pounding on the unyielding, scorching steel like a madwoman. Even with her hands burned, she doesn't stop, screaming in pure despair. Only when her strength is gone does she stop, her bloodied face twisted with rage and hatred. Night falls. The heat still rages. Lena, like a dehydrated, dying viper, drags her shattered body, struggling to escape. She knows the exact location and entrance to the shelter. In this savage world, letting a mad dog carrying deadly secrets go is inviting a tide of relentless attackers. Watching my stepsister, the one who once pushed me to the monsters, reduced to ash, the rush of long-awaited revenge surges through my veins. This revenge, spanning 2 lifetimes, finally reaches its finale.
Revenge is done. Now we celebrate.
Of course.
Not a sip of wine yet, and the deep environment monitoring system screams the highest warning since the heat wave began.
This is serious.
Satellite imagery confirms 700 kilometers north, a nuclear waste reactor has ruptured due to overheating. Highly radioactive waste spews out, seeping rapidly into the deep groundwater. Our own water supply could be at risk. 212 Fahrenheit heat, together with radiation, animals start to mutate. The bloodthirsty monsters that tore me apart in a past life have appeared. Compared to the looters outside who are killing each other over water, the real horror begins now. The survival game officially enters its hellish second phase. This is worse than the heat wave. The red glow is a death sentence. Background radiation spiked hundreds of times in just 10 minutes.
Unknown radiation surge. Nuclear facility nuclear rupture. Evacuate. Repeat. This is not a drill.
Arthur and I meet each other's eyes under the wheat red glow, panic mirrored in both of us. Once the radioactive waste reaches the aquifers, our underground water supply will be compromised, our biggest lifeline gone. Without clean water from outside again, even this once perfect underground shelter is no longer safe. From now on, every drop, dishwater, shower waste, must be endlessly purified and reused within the internal circulation system. In this radiation-soaked wasteland, even breathing could kill us. Survival demands the harshest measures. Whatever happens, I will survive. Ever since we got the nuclear radiation alert, Arthur and I have been taking turns keeping watch at the console. Within 48 hours, the global radiation alert escalated to a catastrophe. Silent ash now blankets the entire Earth. Anyone exposed to this radioactive ash, their skin rots quickly, death following within 10 minutes. Even without direct contact, merely breathing in the ash causes the skin to decay, hair to fall. Screams echo across the city. Survivors die in waves, leaving fewer and fewer alive. The authorities reacted quickly, establishing shelters and handing out supplies to maintain order. But in the heat and radiation, life-saving supplies only attract the most ruthless predators. Hungry for control of resources, they kill everyone in their path. Morality and humanity are completely gone. Outside the shelter, a lawless, bloody frenzy unfolds. The shelter entrance becomes a blazing inferno of blood and corpses. Blood and torn flesh bake in the sun and radioactive dust, giving off a nauseating mix of roasted meat and decay. For those without a fully secure shelter, the apocalypse is entering its cruelest stage. Even in our safe house, the deadliest test of survival is awaiting. Radiation and the extreme heat rip Pandora's box wide open. These monsters are mutating way faster than we expected. In just 12 hours, the outside world becomes a playground for mutated beasts. Humans, once rulers of Earth, turn into bottom-tier prey overnight. Arthur and I are powerless against these monsters. We must find more allies. Arthur tries to track signs of life over the radio. With deadly heat, radiation everywhere, and man-eating monsters out there, I don't really believe anyone can survive out there.
Boss, it's David. Can you hear me?
David, report your status now.
Boss, me and 30 core staff, we're all safe.
I stare at Arthur in disbelief. He actually found survivors.
We're hiding in the B-Zone backup shelter you had us build earlier.
Good.
Everyone's alive, and we just intercepted the coordinates to the military's top-tier anti-radiation stash.
An intact backup shelter, 30 top-notch workers, and the all-important anti-radiation supplies. The radio suddenly gets hit by strong magnetic interference. After a shrill screech, the signal dies completely. No matter how Arthur tweaks it, he can't reach David. Even in this suffocating deadlock, a new flame of hope rises in the wasteland.
Thalia, some things I'll tell you when everything's over.
Okay.
Our hunt begins. Arthur keeps fiddling with the radio. By dawn the next day, we finally get back in touch with David.
David, hold position with the team. Do not reveal the location. I'll be there soon.
But at the same time, death is right on our necks. The radioactive ash corrodes far worse than expected. The outside vent has melted and fused. External power lines are fried by the heat. Nothing works. Remote cleaning is a lost cause. Tech is fragile in the face of absolute disaster.
Someone has to go out and manually remove the melted mesh, or in 48 hours max, we will suffocate here.
Going out means facing 212 Fahrenheit heat, radiation hot enough to destroy your cells instantly, and monsters ready to pounce and tear you apart.
No! Outside is full of radiation and mutants. Going out is basically suicide!
I know better than anyone what it's like to be torn apart by monsters. I clawed my way out of hell, not to watch the only man who ever risked his life for me march straight into death. I hesitate to let Arthur take the risk.
I'm not gonna die. Don't forget. I stay with you until the end, I promise.
In this merciless wasteland, he uses the calmest tone to make the most desperate decision. First time ever, my heart feels terror deeper than the apocalypse itself.
I'm coming with you.
No matter what, I'm sticking with Arthur, fighting by his side.
Talia!
Listen to me. Go back. If something happens to me, lock the blast door. David and the others will find a way to get you out.
The blast door is now tightly sealed. I watch him step into the 212 Fahrenheit hell of heat and radiation. I run to the console, tense, keeping my eyes on his every move. That radiation sludge is insanely sticky. Cleaning it is a nightmare. The surface temp on that old protective suit is screaming blood-red warnings. Seeing the monsters attacking from behind, I nearly stop breathing. I hit the button just as Arthur speaks.
3 o'clock. I got this.
Seeing the giant rats hit the grid, I breathe a sigh of relief. Thank God the system's still working. Even if his suit only holds 10 minutes, I won't let him fight out there alone. I take over the perimeter defenses, annihilating anything that dares approach him.
Obstacle cleared! Start reverse pressurization!
Arthur and I work in perfect sync, clearing every bit of the sludge. The piercing alarm shuts off. The countdown stops. We've survived again. Seeing him come back alive, my taut nerves finally relax. In this hell of monsters and radiation, as long as we've got each other's backs, there's no deadlock we can't break. I thought clearing the exhaust would let us settle back in peace, but the surface keeps heating up. The deep rock is fully baked. Even the insulation can't hold. The bunker starts heating uncontrollably. Vegetables wither, poultry perish. Using your enemy gives you an edge. Their blood rots through the ground. We collect some in case we might need them later. Radiation levels spike. Deaths skyrocket. With no living humans left, the monsters start killing each other. That tiny trickle of condensed water at the vent, a malformed oasis, lures more and more monsters. Sitting and waiting to die? Never my style. The temperature-controlled bunker won't hold long. Eventually, these monsters will rip our defenses apart. If staying still gets us killed, we strike first. Trample through blood and guts, carve our own path to survive.
The military stash David gave us, that's our only way out.
All right, let's grab the anti-radiation meds and secure the backup shelter.
Figuring out how to get past the monsters at the door and meet up with David, that takes careful planning.
Tonight, just have dinner with me. Tomorrow, we will find a way out.
On a night when the whole world screams in despair under extreme heat and radioactive ash, here we are, deep underground, prepping a ridiculously luxurious pre-battle meal. The rich aromas keep the stench of the wasteland and the blistering heat outside the heavy blast door for now. Tomorrow, we might die the moment we open that door, but as long as he's by my side, I'll have the courage to step out. We're about to get out, and death comes calling. I didn't expect, in such harsh conditions, someone's actually coming here, and never thought anyone could track us down. When the HD camera locks onto the greedy guide at the front, I can't help but stun. That missile didn't finish her off.
My sister and the supplies are all inside!
This pest, more resilient than a mutant rat, actually uses me as a bargaining chip to buy protection from mercenaries. Too bad. In front of absolute tech, number means nothing.
Clear the trash.
It's not just bullets. The potent acidic venom we collected from mutated creatures was injected into the perimeter's high-pressure spray traps. These idiots come right on time. Let's see what this mutant juice can do. Turns out the venom works better than we expected. With this, our odds of surviving just went up. Looking at Lena, I can't help but admire her stubborn will to live. Since she's so obsessed with this bunker, then I'll be merciful. She'll stay here forever as my guard dog. Perfect. All that pain and despair I felt getting torn apart by monsters? Today, she gets a taste of it too. But I'm not that kind. I'm not planning to let her die all at once. I'll keep her alive, fully awake. In full awareness, she watches her own flesh get torn piece by piece. Can't escape, can't die.
Don't even think about passing out, sis. You have to enjoy the party.
Finally, battered and broken, Lena dies under the monster's third attack. 2 lifetimes of hatred finally reduced to ashes on this scorching wasteland. The old act is over. Now, we carve a new path through this irradiated hell. Our ultimate plan begins. Thanks to Arthur's careful plan, we wipe out the monsters around the bunker and find the off-road vehicle he prepared. We drive straight to the coordinates David sent. They're already waiting inside the backup shelter. Loaded with top-tier supplies and heavy firepower, Arthur and I take control of the backup shelter. To rebuild any life in this irradiated wasteland, absolute force is the only way to unify the front lines. Facing these bloodthirsty mutants, Arthur unleashes an all-out purge. Their massive bodies stand no chance under our heavy fire, instantly shredded. Limbs and torsos explode midair. The stinking, glowing blood hits the scorched earth, evaporating into a crimson mist. Under the cover of our heavy fire, the official team begins clearing the remaining monsters. They forcefully seal the nuclear wasteline. Deadly radiation is temporarily contained. In this out-of-control, blazing, apocalyptic world, we finally catch a glimpse of hope. With our help, the authorities clear out the mutant monsters, contain the radiation. Things start to get back on track. Without hesitation, I share our core tech for climate control and indoor hydroponics. Everyone can eat fresh food now. The dark days of cannibalism in the scorching apocalypse are over. A brand new, unbreakable greenhouse city rises from the ashes under our hands. He finally confesses the massive lie about borrowing troops from a friend.
Thalia, I'm sorry. I'm not a cast-off of my family.
I've been lying low for years, secretly amassing my wealth, ready to reclaim control over the Anderson family.
The apocalypse wiped out the Andersons. All his years of patience and scheming amounted to nothing. More than all his wealth, what Arthur really fears now is me leaving him.
In this blazing hell, assets are worthless. All I know is you're my only armor. I forgive you.
On this wasteland where even a breath can kill, he puts his life on the line just to give me unconditional love and complete security. That's real, priceless wealth. From a discarded heiress and a mocked, hiding madman, to now, rulers of the wasteland. This brutal 212 Fahrenheit apocalypse ends with our total victory, a perfect, ultimate finale.